Hey, this is AJ. It's actually in the afternoon. I usually make these videos in the morning, but it's the afternoon. It feels like it's like 103 degrees out. I spotted this tomato outside from the window, and I wanted to pick it before it gets too red, before the birds get to it. But I'll do a quick walk around. I just turned on my my hose over here because about once a week or so, I like to keep my Johnson Su bioreactor. It's got to stay about 70% moisture level. So if you remember, if you watch some of the old videos, I got a hose going from over there. I was going to tap into there, but I ran out of cool weather time. But first I'm going to do a snake check. I don't see any snakes. Then I come down here, and then hopefully you can see this all right. But what I got going on, if you see this hose, it's just a drip line. So I let this thing run for about, actually I need to set a timer. I let it run for about an hour or so, and then go from there. And then I'm actually going to show you a few things. I normally don't go out into the green space here, but this past fall, I got rid of some of my neighbors, had some pumpkins they wanted to get rid of, so I just threw them over the fence so that the deer could eat them. And then a couple of things happened. So as I come back here, you'll see I have some wild pumpkins here, some more over there, and then I think I have let me see, yep, I got some more kind of growing up over here. So I know for sure that I threw a pumpkin right here, so that's pretty cool. It just kind of sprouted up and seems to be doing okay. So we'll see if it actually grows into anything. It's pretty hot and dry. We haven't had rain in quite a while now. So we'll see how that goes. Also had a big tree kind of fall down in the backyard here. This area here is just green space. I can't do anything with it. I'm not allowed to grow anything back here, but if it grows naturally, then kind of so be it. But got my wife over there. She's picking some cucumbers. Actually, I'll take a walk over there. If you haven't seen Mrs. San Antonio Gardening, I'll introduce you to Mrs. San Antonio Gardening. She's probably going to kill me because I didn't let her know this was happening, but this is my wife. Say hi.
Hi.
So she's picking up some
Japanese
cucumbers, and we got a whole bunch of tomatoes kind of growing right now. These little ones, and they're pretty good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, they're looking pretty good. You'll see the tomatoes. I don't know if you want to pick these over here, but if you have, you get a lot of questions. Hey, all my stuff is wilting. In the heat, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, right? It's just gonna kind of wilt and go down. Then trying to see what else is going on out here. Stuff is growing pretty good. I just actually noticed that this right here is my apple tree. This is what do they call those? The good one. It'll come to me in a minute. But from here all the way to here is brand new growth. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to get apples. Everybody says I'm too far south. And I'll tell you right now, I don't listen to what everybody says. And they may be right and they may be wrong, but I'm just experimenting on my own. And I think I paid like $10 each for these apple trees. So if they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. That's not a big deal. I ordered them off of a website called Chief River Nursery. I forget what state they're in. But they come as bare roots, so basically a bunch of sticks in a box. Asparagus is still going pretty strong. What I'm doing is I'm just letting it grow up and put all this strength down into the roots. And then like next year after or so, I'm just going to harvest everything. I got all these little oak saplings that kind of pop up. Whenever I'm out here, I just kind of pull a few out. I think I'm behind the curb a little bit on my watermelon, these little baby watermelons. But it's still growing, still doing its thing, so I'll let it do its thing. I'm also not a great peach farmer. I got one peach here so far, but this tree is doing better than it was last year, so I'm happy about that. And then this is pretty cool. This is some of my sweet potatoes, and it's just kind of creating a ground cover. So that's good because even if I don't eat those, it's just going to leave sweet potatoes in the ground, and the worms will come and eat them. It's just going to add to soil fertility. And you saw the tomatoes, so we have tons. These variety, I put up a video recently. This variety, I mean, if you like these kind of salad tomatoes, these things are fantastic. Then the bigger ones are just taking a little bit more time. I'm really craving a BLT, so hopefully we'll get that pretty soon. And same old story with the raspberry. It gets like that tall and then nothing happens. And I was just out here, I was just digging down, and it's still moist here. Like if I dig down in the wood chips, there's moisture in there. So moisture is not a problem there. I'm not sure if it's an amendment or what else. What I do is, this is some of my comfrey. I just take some of my comfrey and sorry, a little sticky on some of these things. I should be wearing gloves. But I just leave it down like that and then let it break down, and that gives nutrients to the plants. So I do that pretty much every time when I come out here. It dissolves pretty quickly, so it kind of disappears fairly quickly. But that's it. That's all I got going on today. My hazelnut is still looking pretty healthy. And then the mulberries are looking pretty good. Yeah, it's just hot. So you might notice I just got off a job, so still wearing a little bit of my uniform. But that's what we got going on today. So hopefully you enjoy. Take care. Bye.